All right. Here we go again. Hi. My will is endless. Oh my god. This is gonna be a much shorter fight. Ow. Yeah, suddenly the amount of damage I'm doing makes sense. Look at that. I'm not like instantly melting his health bar or anything, but you know, my attacks feel like they do something to him. Because if your damage is sufficiently low enough, even the most intense boss fight becomes boring. I don't know if I'm gonna get up there. Eh. Nope. Oops. Eh. Eh. Ow. Woohoo! Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Don't do that. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Stress. It's weird that those hurt you. That seems like a dick move. Oops, can't hit that one. No, turn around. Whoopsie. Nah. Nah. Damn. I think I was blocking that too. We're gonna do... Oop. Doing this one again. Oh god. It's going for a while. I need to roll behind him during that, and I keep not doing it. Shield break. Oh, he's gonna keep going. He kept going forever. Oh, lasers. Huh. Oh, high damage lasers. Wow. Okay, this is still gonna take a few attempts. Should have gone behind him. Oh, I blocked it, I guess, that time. I must have had compromised... I must have had compromised stealth in the past. I know you're about to blow up on me, but I'm just gonna take it because I get no opportunities to attack you otherwise. Can I just keep jumping? Haha! I found the trick. Oh. Huh. No. Ow. I'm not gonna make it this time. Not quite. Oh shit, here comes the laser from above. Woohoo! I'm alive. Okay. So the blue stuff acts as cover. Ow. I need to stop talking. Honestly, I'm just gonna do another attempt after this where I just don't speak, and I'm gonna beat him probably. Because trying to process a sentence fucks with my ability to do some of the stuff. Okay, going down does not work. Going down does not work. Two for one. That's not what I wanted. What? How did you do that? Wait, when did I turn that on? Holy crap. That blue stuff just being on me a little bit melted me. Oh, we're doing this now. Shit. I have no chance.
It's time to put an end to this farce. The castle is my command. This is my domain.
So hard to hit them. There it goes.
So too shall you perish.
All right, let's just hop in there and destroy him now. I can do this. Yeah, I definitely noticed the effect that talking has on my reaction time, where I'm just like, I'm trying to do my talking commentary show, but like I literally have to have so much. I have to be so aware of what he's doing, because he'll transition moves so quickly, and the consequences are dire.
Your persistence is maddening. Why must you pester me? Speak off, I will. The castle is my command. This is my domain.
No, what? Oh, when did I even activate that? Oh well. Oh shit. Oh.
So too shall you perish.
That can go bad fast. Damn it. That was supposed to be my clean attempt. But it went bad very quickly. Because I fell in the blue stuff and I'm like, it just all went bad.
Your persistence is maddening. Why must you pester me so?
Oh boy. I'm sorry I'm annoying you. You just give me the crest and I could leave. I don't have to kill you. Damn it. Get it, go! Ah, damn it. I make the mistake of attacking him the moment he shows up. When what I need to do. When what I need to do is, oh god, it's just stand there and wait for him to do something and then react accordingly. He's outside of the bounds of the arena. Shit! Wow, that just instantly kills you. Oh, shut up. Are you keeping score?
It's rather entertaining, actually. What? Are you resigning yourself to defeat already? You'll never accomplish anything with that attitude. Go reclaim your phoenix plumes at my idol if you've lost them.
Well,
Do dodge at the right time. It's just embarrassing to watch, really.
oh, I love you too, game. I love you too. I love you too. Oh my god. That's not gonna irritate me more at all. Alright, let's do this. I dodged. I did dodge wrong too. Granted, that's what most deaths will be caused by, so it's not really the best observation. But I meant to roll and I kind of dodged downward through the bad. God, let me hit you for a second. Jesus. Definitely feels like the attacks infinitely chain together forever. At times. Oh, here we get this one now. He chains like 4 attacks together, and then after like the several consecutive. Oh shit, that didn't work. Damn it. I misjudged where he was. Yeah, you have to sit through several entire combos just to get like 2 combos in real quick after all the waiting. Damn it. I can't break the reflex to hit him the moment I see him just because I'm so desperate to get hits in. I just want to hit him. And he won't let me hit him. Yeah. I'm not gonna get any more, am I? Shit. No, I always do that. I just want to hit him. Where is he? Is it below? Oh, he still got, motherfucker, he still got me. I'm like encased in blue and he still got me. He still hit me. God damn it. I even dodged, but it wasn't good enough dodge. I dodged wrong, I guess. I swear to God, I feel so limited in my ability to do ranged attacks. Why can't you aim these? Not even a little bit? Oh, great. Thanks, asshole. Thanks for bugging out my blocking. He was on the right side of my body, but blocking right didn't block it because he attacked past and through me. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do at that point, honestly? What do I, as the player, do when that shit happens? When the game just fucks me? Oh, that doesn't work. Like, I genuinely think moments like that are bullshit when he's attacking me from the right and he attacks me through my shield because it counted as an attack on the left even though he was on my right. Because the game's just weirdly inconsistent with its mechanics. Like, the harder the game gets, the less I like it, because, and it's not because I'm like, I hate hard games. That's, I mean, that'd be a really bad faith interpretation of what's happening here. If you've ever seen the games I play. It's just that this game doesn't stand up to high level play. Its content and its gameplay is all really questionable in how it's implemented. And so the harder the game gets, the more kind of unplayable it gets, because it's not good at what it's trying to be. It's just not their strengths. Oh my god, did I run out? Shit. 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 Now I'm out of after all that blocking, I'm out of stamina to hit him with when he's vulnerable. Oh, I try to get out. God damn it. God damn it, man. Ugh. Oh, come on. That's not how backswings work. You don't really hurt somebody that way with an accidental contact. That wouldn't really hurt somebody. There's no more strength in the swing at that point. You're just kind of like, it just kind of ends up behind you. But this game gives you equal damage for getting hit by backswings. And the backswings are so dangerous in this game. Oh cool, it did the wrong button again. I hit my sword attack and it did not the sword attack. That's cool, it's just the middle of the hard boss fight. It's not important that the buttons I press do what I say for them to do. I swear to God, hit the thing. He looks really weird. It looks really weird when he like doesn't seem to know that I'm not in the attack anymore. He just keeps going, like, oh, this'll work. And I'm like, no, I'm over here, dude. God damn it. I'm behind him.
My domain.
Go down. Damn it. How do you get them all in time? Alright, out of stamina. I do not have infinite stamina. Oh god. I thought the top one was going to be more dangerous. It didn't really happen. Ugh. Damn it.
So too shall you perish.
It's so long. Alright. I thought I was going to be able to block in time, but I was not. Blah. Let's get another level of stamina in there. I'm definitely in the territory of let's just beat this game. And I'm just not fond of it. This is one of the... I feel like this is one of the worst Souls-likes I've played so far in the whole category. This... It might be better than Lords of the Fallen. Definitely, it's almost certainly worse than the Surge.
Why must you pester me?
Oops. That was just a bad start. Yeah. Alright, I like how you hit me when I was blocking, even though you didn't make me run out of stamina. That makes it feel extra fair. Ah, I can't shoot him down there very well, can I? Oh, you can't shoot through the floor. Oh, isn't that when I normally get to do some attacks? Man, that is not a long period of vulnerability considering I have to get through like 5 combos before he gets to that point. I resent the fact that I can't really attack him between most of the things he does. Ow. Even the backswing caused that, huh? Oh cool, I got hit him twice. That's his biggest moment of vulnerability and I lost it. Ah! Just ran away. At least he went over there this time. Damn it. Oh, how'd that roll timing not work out? No. Come on. No, I didn't want to do... no. I didn't want to conjure the thing. It might help, I don't know. Okay, that's bad. Oh, cool, I missed. Oh no, I hit him anyway. What was that hitbox? How did I hit him? I mean, it's working in my favor, but what? Oh boy. Huh. I can't hit him? I could hit him before. Why can I only sometimes hit him? I don't understand the rules here. I've hit him during laser mode before, but not other times during laser mode. It's like when the game feels like making him vulnerable. It sounds like nitpicking, but it really does. I really do believe it's that arbitrary. It's just whenever the game. It's just whenever the game feels like he should be vulnerable now. Even if it's the same attack in different moments, he'll just be vulnerable or not vulnerable. I haven't even been playing for a long time and I'm already just tired of playing. Ah, shit. Wrong way. That almost killed me. Damn. Got a lot of heals left though. I might do it. Just gotta be incredibly patient. Why did I do that? Ow. That's about all we're gonna get. No, don't press. No, damn it. No. Fuck me. Damn it. Wires got crossed there. So B is roll and left trigger is block, but left trigger plus B is a spell, which can lead to some really bad moments when you don't want to cast a spell, but he's casting a spell now. And then I accidentally charge it up, so then I get into situations where I'm just trying to throw a projectile out, but I can't throw a projectile out because my projectile's been universally replaced by a weird shield spell. The weird shield spike spell. Wow, I actually got them all. Eh. I'm getting better. Figuring out how to dodge that one attack just right so that I can actually. Oh God. Oh, fuck me, I'm dead. No. No. I had enough healing items. I thought this was gonna be the one. Jesus Christ. I can't get over the fact that the boss fights in this game feel so uniquely tedious in a way that is unknown to me. No Metroidvania and no Souls-like has ever had boss fights that just I feel like I'm just pulling teeth. Like, it's so incredibly tedious. I'm not a master of game design. I don't know all the tricks and secrets and explanations to give. All I know is that I'm just fucking bored. Like, these boss fights are just boring. They're so long and they're so tedious, and it's just one pattern looping over and over again. These attacks, the bosses usually have like 3 moves, and at most it's just like the difficulty comes from how you can't get openings to do enough damage, or they just have a billion hit points, and it's like it's just so boring. I just want it to be over, and so every time I get close to beating, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna make it, and then I die, and I'm like, no, it was almost over. It's like, I cannot stress enough that it's just, it's a completely different emotion. Like, it's not the emotion I normally feel during boss fights. Boss fights normally, oh my god, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna beat him? I'm gonna beat him? Like, it's a feeling of triumph, like, I'm gonna beat this hard thing, is normally what the thing is. But it's like, for me, it's just like the sense of like, will I be free soon? Will I be free of this torment? Will this game not make me do this one fight anymore? Like, will I be beyond this chapter of my life and never have to go back again? It feels like a doctor's visit where you're just like, you're there and you're bored and it's long and you don't know how long it's going to be and you don't know how much it's going to cost, but you just know you want to get past it and get any bad news involved past. Like, it's that feeling. That's the feeling that a video game's currently giving me. It's fucking weird. I love Metroidvanias and I love Dark Souls mechanics. I love boss fights so much. These are not good boss fights. Almost none of them really are. Even the Owl King had some things that were kind of making sense, but like just the basic combat felt wrong even early on, where like the timing of everything felt weird, the telegraphing felt weird, the weight of your attacks felt weird, but especially the Owl King's like, fuck you, instant death floor, he would deploy, where I'm like, oh no. Like, everything just has really annoying gimmicks. And like, the combat's already not amazing to begin with, but then the annoying gimmicks just drag it down. Like, this game's not going to stand the test of time. It's got this initial hype, I feel like, where it's like, people might be kind of into it at first, but I don't know. I think the buzz might be turning on it already, actually. Like, this is not going great. And it looks like a great game. So like, if you're watching it as an audience member and only as an audience member, you might not get it if you haven't played it. But like, this, everything about it feels wrong. The boss fights feel wrong. Everything isn't great. Like, it has so many little touches that are neat. Like, oh look, there's a mimic bonfire there. The statue guy. Like, oh, the statue attacked me, or so on. But like, even as an audience member, you have to feel like certain things feel wrong too. Like when I straight up fight Tali Nora Zaraya from, is it Tali Zora Naraya? Tali Zora Naraya, right? Yeah, Tali from Mass Effect. Like, that was just Tali from Mass Effect as a boss fight. Like, what the fuck? On one hand, there's some cool elements of it. On the other hand, what? Why'd you do that? Amulvaro, my journey will not end here. There's like, is it unique dialogue about Amulvaro specifically, or is it just because I've done so many attempts on him specifically that it's just it might just be slotting in his name? It might just be generic, you've been losing a lot text.
Your persistence is maddening. Why must you pester me?
Dude, I gotta tell you, feelings fucking mutual. Why must you pester me so? Your persistence is maddening. I wish you would go away. Okay, this is already a bad attempt, isn't it? Oop. If this game gets any worse, I'm gonna start feeling like I'm playing Anima Gate of Memories again. And that's not a good place, that's not a good brain space to be in. Because that had the worst boss fights I've ever seen in the history of video games. And I really don't want to feel those things again. I really wish I could get a better angle, but I also don't want to get in the way of the death. As far as I can tell, that sound is him being stunned. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Jeez. So the mistake I made last attempt is that I finally destroyed all the blues, but it was a bad idea. Because that was the one where there's 4 of them, so destroying all of them just dooms me. Might be able to make this work. Nope. At least he has a somewhat forgiving melee hitbox. I can hit him from further away than I should be able to.
None will remember.
This phase transition's weird. Part where he doesn't even aim at me is really weird. Oh, Jesus, those are still hitting me. Ah, shit. Oh, the heal healed that too. That works out. Thank God he has a stagger mechanic. I hit him with both of those, yay. Ow. Yep, that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad.
My domain.
I'm working my orbs back into the fight. So if I get the chance to do them correctly, then he'll take bonus damage from them in moments where I can't necessarily fight him directly. Oh boy. Why can't I hit him? I was able to hit him before. Why are the rules changing? You can hit, like, that's inconsistent implementation one way or another. Either I'm not supposed to be able to hit him in phase 1, or you're supposed to be able to hit him in every phase. The game has to pick one, and it hasn't. But, and yes, that little moment of me doing a ranged attack was another instance of the game doing the wrong action compared to what I pressed, just so we're clear. Yeah, I'm gonna note every bug. I'm not even playing this game at launch, so the bugs are extra concerning, because they've had some time. It's like when Andrew and I played Cuphead, like a month after release, or 2 months after release, and the game still had game-breaking bugs in the final boss fight? The one where you'd probably want to not have game-breaking bugs. I'm gonna leave those two there, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Shit, didn't mean to do that. God damn. I got stuck in like a weird loop of infinite attacks. That's my bad. I'm just hammering the button too much, but you can queue up a surprising amount of action in advance, apparently. What? How did I not? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a bad spot to be in, isn't it? Oh, that was a bad time. Ah, get out. Take a break, dude. Stamina management's getting very hard now. Ow, I tried to get out. That didn't work out. Huh. What? No, bullshit. No, I heard that. You can't do that to me, game. No. I stunned him. You made the sound that he staggers with, and then he just kept going. He didn't stagger. You stole a stagger from me, game. You can't do that. That's really bullshit. I should be safe here, please. I should have been doing this the whole time. Whoops. Come on. Yes, stagger. Oh. Come on. Come on, please. Free me from this. Yes.
How is this possible? Your crippled perspective blinds you to the cosmic powers conspiring against us. A force beyond your comprehension lurks in these lands. The more you meddle, the more intertwined your fate with it becomes.
I'll take my chances.
Truly a fool's errand. Begone then, pest.
Heroic match. Fuck you! Man, do I have no interest in doing the rematch of any of these fights. The Owl King was the hard limit on that. I was like, oh yeah, cool, heroic rematch. Ah, this is a fun mechanic. Then every other boss fight was like, oh my god, I never want to fight that again. I never want to fight that again. Ever again. More endurance. There we go. Someone will be like, just shut up, quit your bitching, shut up and play the game, you're just trying to complain. I've heard all the comment variants at this point. But man, oh boy. This is a thing. Ability equipped into slot 3 is cooldown reduced by 25%. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't really affect me as much, unfortunately. Ooh. It's real interesting trying to even find time to do spells during that fight. There's a few moments where you get to wait, like the parts where you're hiding behind cover while lasers come by. Other than that, though, it's like, when would a spellcaster use spells? They're too busy trying not to die. Oh, she's gone. And you died. How you doing? Do you hear the voices? What voices? Nope. I didn't realize that was a universal dialogue option now. You've done it? The bulwark has been dealt with for now.
The path to Aldwyn finally lies open. I knew I saw something in you, laddie.
We've done this before. Yeah, they still can't even figure. They still haven't fixed the bug where the dialogue doesn't even play half the time. I've heard that first. You've done it. I'm pretty sure I've heard that voice acted before. This game should not have come out yet. Is my takeaway right now. It's not finished. It's just not. This feels like an alpha. Just so we're clear, by the way. Just so we're clear, in case anyone doesn't know. The part where you test your game and like you bug test it and you go through all the stages of like dealing with all of its problems, that's part of the development cycle. If you don't do that part, the game's not finished. That's what I mean by not finished. That's true. If you haven't done the testing phase and bug fixed and stuff, that means the game's not finished. Period. That's part of the development cycle. And this game is not finished. That's my takeaway right now. And it's been not finished for like a month or two now? It's kind of a shit show. It's just not a good look for any company, unfortunately. I'm not ready to enchant anything, am I? 1 out of 4? Nope. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get enough to do the bigger upgrades. Like in Dark Souls, your upgrades go like 2, 4, 6. This one's like 4, 16, 32, 64. I'm like, fuck. Alright. Is this happening again? This is the infinitely looping sound that was playing back at the previous boss fight. Weird. Really weird. Huh. I don't know. What? Oh, the game froze. Alright, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I can't do any more of this. If it's just gonna freeze, I'm gonna take that as a sign to stop for the night. I'll beat the game. I'll beat the game. I do that. But yeah, I'm soured on this one. I just don't think it's good. I think they tried. It looks like they tried really hard. But like, a lot of the concepts just don't seem like they work. And it's just, and the game physically doesn't work. Like it shits the bed so often on a technical level. Hey, it's back. And my controller doesn't work now. Alright. And then WASD, arrow keys. Yep, the game has to be restarted now. Huh. At least it didn't happen during a boss fight, I guess. Yeah, it's never happened during a boss fight, but it's happened several times now. Also, like, having DPS check boss fights is always kind of like, eh. like it's like mandatory grinding in a way that's a bummer. Like that's why I don't play JRPGs very much, in part is that like you have to be a certain level to fight certain boss fights and stuff. And so the only way to get that level is to just do random encounters over and over and over again and grind in a not fun way. When the boss fight, like if you're smart enough to do the boss fight and you can handle the other mechanics fine, then it shouldn't feel like you have to grind. Like in Dark Souls, you can beat a lot of boss fights by just evading the attacks and knowing the tells, and the higher level you are, the easier it is, and so on, but like the skill can make up for it. And likewise, I would prefer it if like RPGs that are turn-based and stuff like that maybe allowed, like it was more possible to like outsmart the boss fight. But an unfortunate limitation of turn-based RPGs is that because your characters are in a fixed position and they're just going to take the hit and stuff like that, if they aren't of the correct level range, they will just get one shot, which is a whole other problem, because like the moment you I think it's a failing whenever you expect your players to grind, really, if that grinding is that you gain levels. There's a distinction here that I think is kind of interesting, because Monster Hunter is a game about grinding, right? But in Monster Hunter, you grind for the mechanical pieces you put in your gear to make the gear. So it's like, if I want Legiana armor, I gotta kill Legiana a certain number of times to get the pieces of that. That is repetition, but as far as a grinding mechanic goes, it serves a different purpose than traditional like JRPG style grinding, because in Monster Hunter, grinding Legiana to get the armor, like you're still just getting that one armor set of Legiana, and grinding Legiana more won't make that armor set stronger. You just have the armor set now. You've reached the goal. So I'm kind of more okay with it. It doesn't hurt that grinding in Monster Hunter is to fight a bunch of really dynamic boss fights, and those boss fights wander around a map, and their location on the map changes the boss fight in a number of ways, and they go from location to location, and they even fight each other. So like they're very dynamic fights where it benefits to fight the boss over and over again, because of the fact that the fight keeps changing every time you fight it. There's so much variability to how the fight can play out that, in a way, the grinding is an incentive to re-encounter the bosses to fully realize the potential of the game and how much the fights can be different each time. Like that's Monster Hunter is a game that's made me it's like the best version of grinding I've ever seen, because of the fact that not only is the grinding itself fun, but it addresses this problem I'm trying to bring up here, which is that if you ask your players to grind, in many cases they don't know how much to grind. Like when I was playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions, it's a turn-based strategy, turn-based RPG, JRPG. You have a party of characters, they have a level. You fight enemies, they have a level. And if you didn't do an adequate number of random encounters throughout a dungeon, you'll be underleveled when you get to the boss fight. And the boss fight will just one-shot you. It's like, oh, cool, that's fun gameplay, thanks. So then you grind. And then what? How do you know when to stop? What's the sweet spot for leveling? Like, that kind of stuff is like, you're already asking me to waste my time and do a repetitive task over and over again just for the sake of hitting an arbitrary milestone. And that repetitive task is not like Monster Hunter where it's interesting. It's just doing one thing over and over again. Usually a fight you already figured out how to do and just repeating it. I fought that one guy at the observatory over and over and over again because he gives you like 200 souls or something, or 100 souls. And that's a decent spike, and he's right next to a resting spot. So you just reset and fight him and reset and fight him, the giant armor guy. I just looped that for like an hour or two, and now I'm high enough level for the DPS check. Wow, that was fun. I love that I hated myself for 2 hours. That made the game more fun. But then you have the question of when do you stop? I just picked an arbitrary point. I'm like, I don't know, 50 intelligence? Let's go for 50 intelligence. That sounds like might be a soft cap of some kind, or I don't know. It's a milestone to go for. I think I went for 50 intelligence, 25 health, or something like that. Just as a vague, arbitrary point I picked. But what if I overleveled? What if I went to that boss fight and then I just like two-shot the boss? That's a problem that JRPGs in particular have with like Tokyo Mirage Sessions and whatnot, is you could try to grind because you're underleveled, and then when you get to the boss fight after grinding, you're like, oh shit, and now I'm mega overleveled, and now the game's not fun for the other reason. It wasn't fun before because I got one shot. Now it's not fun because I sleptwalked through the entire boss fight and there was no challenge. Like, This is why a lot of Western RPGs started doing dynamic level scaling, where stuff just becomes kind of your level, because you get the benefits of leveling up, and that you get to feel like you're growing a character and stuff like that. But the boss fights and everything have a level that feels like it's working as intended, and you're fighting stuff as intended. And people feel like, some people say that it invalidates the experience of leveling a character, right? I disagree with that. I disagree with that to a fair extent, in part because, like, when you play Dungeons and Dragons, your dungeon master tends to give you scenarios based on the level of the party. Like, that's not crazy. It's cool if the stuff changes based on your level. Like, Oblivion had a system where the actual enemies in the world map are replaced by cooler enemies as you level up your character. So the world itself was leveling up with you, not just in number, but in the actual content. And that stuff's really cool. The other Bethesda games might do that too. I haven't paid as close attention, but I just remember noticing that in Oblivion, so that's the example I always use. And that's what D&D does. Your dungeon master will give you a lich or something to fight when you're higher level, whereas if you did it to a level 1 party, they won't stand a chance. And that's the choice they make. Because making you fight 100 level 1 goblins when you're max level would be stupid. That's just the part of the nature. So I think it's just a failing when you ask your character, when you require grinding. And so that's what you do when you give somebody a DPS check or a mega tank boss, where it's just unreasonable to fight without being a certain level, unless you're Lobos Jr. and you're just being absurd, but that's not normal people. And I understand that there's a level 1 achievement, but that doesn't mean that's an intended way of playing. There's an achievement in Half-Life 2 Episode 1 called the One Free Bullet, where you're supposed to beat the entire level. You're supposed to beat the entire game using only the gravity gun and no other guns. And guess what? Just because there's an achievement doesn't mean it's the intended way to play. Otherwise, they wouldn't have all the other guns. They would just not have them because you're not supposed to use them. We're supposed to level up. You're supposed to do that stuff. So I don't care if it's technically possible and there's some sort of absurd strategy that makes it somehow possible to beat a level 1. That doesn't make up the fact that it's just, they clearly expect you to level up, and there are DPS checks that normal players will have to grind for sure. And there's all these threads online about optimum grinding strategies and locations and stuff like that. Ugh, I don't know. This session has left a bad taste in my mouth. Grinding left a bad taste in my mouth too. Seeing a mandatory DPS check fight. You have to do that fight in order to beat the game, and it clearly has a time limit where you have to do X amount of damage in X amount of time, or you lose. That's a DPS check. That means you have to be a certain level. So that's a JRPG style. You better be this level, or this boss fight will just be unplayable. And I'm like, oh, shit. And so it's just grinding for hours, and it wasn't fun to do. And then I came back, and my reward was just boss fights that aren't really fun to do either. So yeah, that's the thoughts at the moment. I guess I normally save this kind of rant for the credits rolling, but I'm just steamy at the moment, I guess. So I guess expect me to be quieter during the credits, which may not be very long because it's an indie game, and I feel bad about that. I do. But you know, indie or not, no matter what size your studio is, like, if a game's good or not, period. I don't agree with this philosophy where people give concessions like, oh, this is really good for an indie game. I'm like, do you want to play it or not? Do you enjoy it or not? Period. Do you think that its mechanics work? Do you enjoy its story? Do you think it all goes together well? Do you think it's a good game that you want to play for hours on end and revisit maybe every 5 years or so? Like, that's a good game? Something that you want to come back to after you beat it? I already don't want to come back to this on each given session at this point. Like, I don't care if it was made by one dude, which Salt and Sanctuary was made by 2 people. It was just James Silva, who made the Dishwasher games and the previous games that he made, and Charlie Murder, and one additional employee, which I don't know if that was his wife or just another employee. I don't know the context. I don't remember. But that's a 2-person game. And that game did more right, honestly. Sorry, but that's definitely how I feel. See you guys next time, which might be the finale. I don't know. I'm gonna do that thing where I just look up online what bosses there are to see if there's one I'm missing, because at this point I'm ready to do the final boss fight or the final chunk or whatever. I have the keys, so it's either I just beat the game and miss whatever I'm missing, or I check and find out what I'm missing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh hey, suddenly the controller works again. What the fuck? Does WASD work? No. So yeah, once it decides you're in controller mode, WASD will never work. Huh. Weird. See you guys next time. Sorry to just ruin... And I know that just by doing this, I've ruined the playthrough for some people that hate it the moment things go negative, but I want to be honest, and this is not a high-ranking game for me. I'm not happy with this one, and I'm just being clear about that, and let's see how it ends.